We got to spend the day at the Xcaret theme park in Mexico. This is just south of Cancun and Playa del Carmen. This theme park is amazing. With over 50 activities, we really only got to 5 main activities. We purchased the Xcaret Plus package, which included lockers and a lunch buffet. And then we did the underground rivers. We went to the beach area and lagoon area. We got to do snorkeling, the river boat tour, and then the play, which is the history of Mexico, which was amazing. So I'm gonna take you around and show you what it was like a day at the Xcaret theme park. So we went ahead and got our lockers and we put all the stuff that we didn't want to take with us in the lockers, and then we went to the bag drop. So we could put anything that we wanted at the end of the underground rivers, and then we got in line to get our life vests and headed down the trail. So there's 3 rivers, and the first river we did was Rio Azul, which is the blue river. And if you can't decide, you can just spin and decide there. But these rivers are amazing. You walk through these underground caverns, and then you come out to this crystal clear water. So as I went underwater, you can see that most people are wearing water shoes. I didn't know to wear water shoes, so I was barefoot for this. I also saw a couple of people who had flippers or fins on, and you could swim a little bit faster, but you definitely don't need a mask or snorkel. As you're going along, you'll see different exits where if you had an emergency, you could get out, but it just tells you how far along the trail you are. And then as we got to the end, you see this big Xcaret sign, and then you get out on the stairs. So we wanted to do the second river, and on our walk back to the river, we saw these Mayan ruins that we went and explored. And there's so many cool places to take your picture. And as we headed back, we went to the river. There's 3 rivers, but we really didn't have time to do all 3 because we wanted to do other things, so we chose to do the Maya River. They had these misters on, which kept it nice and cool on a hot day. This was really cool. It's like a mangrove area that we got to swim through. And then you come out again by the Xcaret sign and get out of the water. So as we got out, we weren't going to do the 3rd river, so we went and picked up our bags, we dropped off our life jackets, and next we were going to head over to the beach area and lagoon area. On our way there, there's this amazing overlook where you've got the ocean crashing in on the rocks, and they've got hammocks and places to just relax, and this is just an amazing area to hang out. On a calm day, you could get into these tide pools, but definitely not the day that we went. And then we got to activity 2, which was the beach area and lagoon, where we were able to swim in the lagoon and just hang out on the beach. This is a beautiful area. It's protected from the main part of the ocean. So then we started heading over to the snorkeling area. This was our third activity that we're gonna do. We brought our own snorkel gear, but with a $10 deposit, you could rent snorkel gear here and get that deposit back when you return your snorkel gear. So as we finished up our snorkeling, we decided to head over to our next activity. So we did the Paradise River boat tour. This is a really slow, relaxing tour where you just enjoy nature and this crystal clear water. So as we ended the boat tour, we were really hungry, so we decided to use our buffet. And so we went to the restaurant and the food was delicious. After eating, we were walking through the park and we saw where you could swim with dolphins. We saw the horse show, I guess the authentic Mexican way that they ride horses. And then we made it to the show. So this show is a history of Mexico from the Mayans all the way up through the different cultures of the different states of Mexico. And as you're walking up to the show, you see all these different people dressed up as the authentic Mayans, and it's just super fun to be in this environment and to see the costumes. So we made it to the Coliseum where they were going to do the show, and then the show started, and this was amazing. So overall, our day at Xcaret was amazing, and we'd highly recommend going. And one day really wasn't enough for us, but that's all we had on this trip, so we definitely look forward to going back.